What's up, guys? So today we're gonna be working on the 4runner. Now we do tow with the truck, and I just recently installed some helper bags for the towing capability of this truck. But right now I literally just fill it up with an air chuck. But we partnered with Maxpeedingrods, and they were able to send over this kit here, which is pretty much an air controller. It's pretty much like an air management system for helper bags. So we're gonna go ahead and install that today. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up yet. I haven't really checked to see what's inside of this kit, but I'm really excited to see and get it installed in the truck. So let's check it out right now. So we got the installation guides. Okay, we got some airline, 1/4 inch, the wiring, fittings, everything you need should be pretty much in here. This is the little gauge and controller. This is the gauge right here, controller. And this is it right here, guys. This is the this is it. This is the onboard air right here. That's crazy, huh? This little thing.
Oh yeah, that's tiny.
Yeah, so this is gonna help us to fill the airbags in the back of the truck for when we have load on it from when we hook up the trailer to go to drift events and stuff like that. So pretty self-explanatory, but we'll go through it together. All right, first things first, I think we need to figure out where we're gonna mount everything. I'm glad this thing is really tiny, so we could literally mount this anywhere, like in here or under the truck or even in the engine compartment. The airline needs to run all the way to the back springs though, so we kind of have to keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and contemplate and figure out where we're gonna put this. So I was having a hard time figuring out where I was gonna mount it. Anyway, I got the little air compressor and the switch back here. I don't need this to be up front because as long as I know it's not leaking, I can set the pressure and let it go. Also, it's like hidden. As soon as I like snap all this back together, it's hidden. So I like that. Like I said, I'm only gonna need to adjust this when I load the trailer, and I can stand back here and look at how much it raises to make sure it's level. So I don't really need this to be up front. And the plus to this is that we have an accessory socket down here that I can tap into the ground and the power, so I don't need to run wires all the way to the front. So everything is going to be confined to the rear, which is what I like, and it's going to be hidden as well. So we're going to go ahead and follow this diagram right here and wire this thing up. So pretty much I just need to connect the powers together and ground that, and then run the airlines, and it's done. So the hardest part for me, I think, was just finding a place to mount this, and I think I found a good spot. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up the install right now. Okay guys, so I have the wiring all done. The powers and the grounds are all tapped into this socket right here. It should be good. Oh yeah, look, there's light. There's light. It works. So if all goes to plan, as soon as I hit this switch, this compressor should come on. It freaking works. It works. It works. All right, so it's super simple, guys. It's literally just a power and a ground. You just connect the powers together and the grounds together, and then there's a momentary switch, and it works. So last thing on the list will be to hook up the airlines. So I'm literally just gonna tee it off, one running to the gauge, and then it's gonna run onto the bags, but I'll show you guys that right now. So now we just need to run one airline, from the box to the gauge, tee it off, and run it straight down to the bags, and we'll tee it off to each bag, and then it's done. That's it. Simple, easy. So this location is also perfect because there is this drainage hole down here, and it literally leads to the underneath of the truck. So all I did was I took this plug out, and there's a second plug over there, and if you can see, don't mind all the dirt, I'm just gonna go ahead and drill a tiny hole through this so that way I can smash the air hose through it, and it literally needs to lead right here. So this is a cherry spot. So in case you guys were wondering how my setup was before, it was pretty much temporary because I knew I was gonna go this route, but I literally have the airline wrapped right there, and it leads to this Schrader valve right here. So I literally would stick my air chuck in here and fill it up, and it'll be good. Now that we have an actual setup, we're gonna go ahead and take this off, take that off, connect the two bags together, and then route it right behind here. Okay, so we got everything plumbed up. Just checking for leaks with soap and water. It looks like we have a leak here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and double check this fitting. As you can see, it's bubbling up right there. All right, so I got everything wired up, all the lines ran, everything works. So pretty much all you do is you hold this switch down and it'll activate the compressor. The compressor will start filling up the bags. You watch the gauge to see what PSI you wanna leave it to. All right, so it's at 50 PSI. I already went ahead and sprayed all the lines out looking for leaks. So I know it's good. But anyway, guys, this is the perfect place, at least for our situation, because at the end of the day, we can just close this thing back up and not have to worry about it. So I like that it's nice and tucked away. So now I'm gonna go ahead and clean up all of this mess that we got going on back here. And that's pretty much it for the install, guys. If you can see, the airbags are nice and inflated down there. It's holding nicely. I sprayed all the lines down with water and soap and nothing is leaking. If you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie this back up along the body, but other than that, it's good to go, guys. I want to give a big shout out to Maxpeedingrods for always supporting us here on the channel. If you guys need anything, make sure you guys hit them up. I'll leave all the links down in the description. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one, all right? Peace out and stay good.